Listen, I keep telling y'all that scamming is at an all-time high right now, bro. It's ridiculous. I just saw this story on Instagram. I can't remember whose Instagram page it was, but it was talking about this 81-year-old lady who was scammed by these people out of her social security information. Not her information, but her social security money. She lost over like $100 and something thousand, and now she has to move out of her house. Bro, straight up took her money. Like, you gotta be aware of the scam. So this video here is a woman fake 24K check. Scam fails miserably. Let's check it out.
On September 26, 2023, officers responded to a pawn shop to investigate a potential fraud.
So what's going on?
She's trying to cash a $24,000 counterfeit check.
Hello.
Call on John Hancock.
What's this all about?
I had received a check in the mail, and it was supposed to be a payback out from my back pay.
For what?
Unemployment.
You were expecting a check for almost $24,000?
I wasn't, not really.
Were you expecting a check at all?
I knew I was supposed to be getting a check, but I didn't think it was supposed to be that much.
Okay.
Case closed already. Like, what? You thought you was getting unemployment back pay for 24K and you didn't even know what you were supposed to get? This is what you get, and then you automatically run to a pawn shop? Like, yeah, this is, you're not winning this one at all.
What car did you show up in?
It was a Mazda.
And why did they leave?
Because we was running late picking up my kids from school.
All right, so why didn't you go pick up your kids from school then?
Because I had told them I was coming back about 5 o'clock. Well, before then.
Okay.
I mean, or something.
I mean, they're saying this is a fraudulent check. I don't know. I don't know the difference.
I want to call up Charlotte and like, hey, go get a late unit.
Okay.
345, 232.
This is the check she tried to use. That's a copy of everything.
Hey, we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of this. I know you're kind of wondering what's going on. Before I do that, because I've got questions I want to ask you, I got to read you your rights. Doesn't mean you're in trouble. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand each of the rights I just read to you?
Yes.
Okay. Having your rights in mind, which is what I just read to you, do you want to talk to us and answer questions?
I just want to know, like...
I would love to explain it to you, but the only way I can talk to you is if you agree to talk to us
Yes,
after being advised your rights.
yes.
Good? Okay. So... What's going on? We're here. You're here. The check's here. Tell me what happened.
Basically, okay, I received a check in the mail that was supposed to be for back pay
When did you receive it?
last week.
Where, at your house?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I haven't been staying home, honestly. And I called my aunt, and I was asking her, like, hey, have I got any mail, this and that? And she was like, yeah, you know, you got a couple of...
So your aunt stays with you?
Yes, I
Okay.
stayed while I stayed with
You
my
stay,
aunt.
that's at your, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, she was like that I had a few pieces of mail in, this, that, and the third. So, I had went to go pick it up.
Okay.
So, after that, that's when I noticed...
The body language be giving. Y'all paying attention to like the rubbing of the eyes? I don't know, but I be paying attention to body language, and that be kind of like signaling to me whether or not somebody's telling the truth or not. But I'm just watching right now.
that the check had came.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, well, you know, boom. So last week when I picked it up, I never ended up cashing it because due to my work schedule, I always got off work late.
Okay.
And so then after that, that's when I had came in today because I was off.
Yeah.
And to cash the check. And when I tried to use my photo ID on my phone, they was like, no, I needed a physical ID. So I had went and got a physical ID.
Okay.
And this happened.
So that check was for what?
For unemployment.
Okay. Have you ever gotten unemployment before?
No, I applied once, but like I never received anything, never heard anything else back. So it was just like.
So this is the first time you've ever done unemployment, filed for it, or anything like that. You've never received checks before for unemployment or anything. This is the first one.
Yes.
Okay. Where's the envelope that came in? Do you have it?
It was supposed to have been up front if they didn't move it.
Okay. Do you remember who it came from?
Okay, so so I'm confused. Is she showing up to the pawn shop to cash a check? I don't know if pawn shops cash checks, or is she showing up to buy something with the check? That's what I'm trying to figure out now, because she's making it seem like, or the way I'm hearing is like she's showing up here to cash it from the pawn shop.
From what was on the envelope?
It was a blank envelope with the clear slip, and it was a paper in front of it. And then, like, when you unfold it, it was like the check, the rest of the, well, you know how, like, you rip off a check? Mm-hmm. That's how it was.
When you filed for unemployment, how'd you do it? What site did you go to?
I
may have already left out. I'm just watching them.
Yeah, you got something you got? What did you receive? Did you get like an email after you applied? Did you receive anything?
I had basically received a letter saying that I had to submit some more information in, but that was the only thing. Once I had not submitted everything, that was it.
Did you submit the paperwork?
Yes.
Okay.
How did you do that?
I did it online. Like, at the time, I was doing everything online. But how I had, like, knew to do, like, the unemployment stuff, my friend was telling me about it. Mm-hmm. So,
Did you ever receive an approval or a denial from them for unemployment?
I really didn't too much to hear nothing else. And then it was like I had started doing hair, so it was like I wasn't really too focused on it.
There's not really anything about this that's not fishy. You know what I mean? None of this makes sense. All right. We're asking you questions because we're trying to gauge where you're at as far as what you're going to tell us and how truthful you're going to be. But I'm going to tell you right now, not a darn thing that's come out of your mouth has made any sense. Okay? 2019, you applied for unemployment. Is that what you said?
No, it wasn't. I wouldn't even say it was 2019. I want to say it was 2020.
Okay, so let's say it's 2020. Mm-hmm. Okay? It's 3 years later. Okay? It's 2023, almost 2024. Mm-hmm. And you receive a check for supposedly what you applied for 3 years prior. And I'm going to tell you right now, unemployment doesn't give lump checks. Mm-hmm. Okay? Unemployment is a payment, as if you were working.
I never.
Okay? And those checks don't come from the Treasury. Mm-hmm. Okay? No, but I'm letting you know that I know that. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know that. Like, I never received unemployment. I never got a check from Treasury or anything. So this is like my first time actually receiving something like this. I promise you I'm not lying to you.
Just so you know, for 4 years, I did fraudulent investigations for the department. And I saw stuff like this all the time. And I'll tell you right now, the reason we're asking this, he's saying we're gauging how truthful you're going to be. I'll tell you right now, this is your chance to be honest, because I know exactly what's going on. I can call it exactly like I've seen it every other time before. Somehow, someone came in contact with you, a male, probably the male that's sitting in your car out there in the passenger seat, the black Chevy Malibu, and that person convinced you that you need to go in here and you need to cash this check, and then payment would be to receive a portion of that check while they get the other. You being a single mom, I don't know if you're getting paid a lot right now. I'm not going to worry about that. But you would get a portion of that money. And they would get the rest. And all you had to do was go in here, show your ID, and here you go, and this is what you got to say, and these people will buy it. And I say that because I recently arrested someone not too long ago for the same similar type of thing here. So, with that being said, we already know the person out in the car because I don't know if you know this or not, but this place has video cameras. Mm-hmm. So they come, you come here and they see exactly what cars you come in and out of. Mm-hmm. And they see what cars come at the same time that you come.
Right.
Well, that car was here earlier with you.
Right.
So it's odd that it's back now and there's a guy that's just been sitting there waiting in the passenger seat. Now, my question is, did this guy contact you through like Instagram or Facebook or what? And what did he promise you? Because... And maybe he told you that, yes, this is legit, and, you know, this is what it is. But I'm telling you right now, I know you're full of it. They try to do this whole thing all the time with people. We're like, here, this is what it is. This is what you're going to tell them. That way it sounds legit or tries to sound legit. The problem is that Treasury check, first off, it's fake as heck. There's nothing about that check that's even remotely real. You wouldn't get a check from the treasurer anyway that comes in a blank envelope in the mail 3 years later, and then you claim it's unemployment. So you can see.
Do y'all remember every time you would make a post on Instagram, somebody be under your post talking about, oh man, I can turn $100 into 10,000, or I can do this. All you got to do is send me your checking account. Y'all remember all those people? You don't see them too much no more because they kind of got a handle on that. That doesn't still mean they aren't out there. They're just trying to do it now physically, approaching you or through your email or something like that. Y'all remember all of that? It's still going on, and it sounds like she's caught up in that right now. And if that's the case, oh, this is sad, man. This is sad because somebody be done filled your head up with so many lies, and you may be struggling at this time in your life, so you really need the money. So you thinking, well, maybe, or in the back of your mind, you're like, well, maybe I could just do it this once and this will help me out. And then you go in there, and the one time you go in there to do it, you end up in this situation.
Sit here and tell us all day long that this is what you believe it is, or this is what you think it is, or whatever story they concocted for you. But ultimately, you need to tell us who the person is out there, how they contact you, and everything else. Maybe we can help you out. I'm not promising we can, but this is your chance to be honest, because I'm telling you right now, I already know you're lying.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. The person that's in the car, that's my little brother. He's a minor.
Okay.
He's 17. He has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with this.
Okay.
That's number one. I promise you, I'm completely honest with you.
Okay.
Number two, the check that came in the mail, basically, my friend helped me apply for unemployment. She told me basically, like, you go on his website, you do such and such and such, and that was it. So
you're gonna stick with that came in the mail. That's what you're sticking with? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, we're getting to a point where there's gonna be a line, and once we meet that line of our patience with this, there's gonna be no going back and helping you.
I can give you my friend information that helped me do everything.
But you can't show us anything about anything that you applied for, any website, any email.
Nothing that said you were ever going to get money back, which doesn't make sense. You'd get it back from the treasurer anyway. The big lump sum of $24,000 3 years later after you file for unemployment. That makes
There's going to be
no
they're not
sense
just going to
whatsoever.
send you a check without some sort of notification, especially for that amount. And with unemployment, you get approved or you get denied. I've done unemployment before back in the day. You get approved, you get denied. But it's all notifications to your email, in the mail. You have documentation for everything because that's a government entity. And they have to keep records of everything. And you get notifications of every decision that they make. But you can't show us one piece of documentation.
That's what I'm stating to you. I didn't do everything by myself. My friend helped me. I could give you my friend information. I could give you her name, who helped me with it, everything. I don't want to get in trouble. I can give you all the person contact information.
Your friend?
Yes.
Okay. What are they going to do? They're going to tell me, oh, yeah, I helped her file for unemployment?
I tell you what. Give me your friend's information. While we're here with you, we're going to call her. We're going to see what she says.
Like I said, I've done this for a long time. I did this for 4 years.
Man, we all know that friend, as soon as you hear police department, she hanging up. That friend is going to hang up and sell you out to dry. She's going to leave you out there hanging, just like you're in here selling her out. So, this is just a waste of time, in my opinion.
All kinds of stuff. The only thing that ever changed was the names of the people that did it. That's it. It's the only thing that ever changed.
I promise you, this is my first
Because I can look at that check right there, and I can tell that is beyond fake. It's laughable.
Hey, listen, I've got a question for you. We're down here with a young lady who gave me your number and your name. Okay, she's advising that. Did you ever assist her years ago or anything with trying to help her file for unemployment? Did she mention anything to you about? Have you received any checks or anything like from the U.S. Treasury? I mean, you don't remember where you went through to apply for those?
Did y'all read that? The officer reported that the woman had only helped in applying for benefits during COVID. So possibly this is one of those PPP loan type things. I don't know. I never did one of them joints like that. So is that what this is? The PPP whole thing? To which, bro, all of that just screamed, stay away from me when all that was going down. Like,
checks or anything like from the U.S. Treasury? I mean, you don't remember where you went through to apply for those?
Do me a favor. I gotta check them out here. Hang tight with those.
Okay, well, we're here with her. She's here with a fake check from the Treasury, so we're trying to figure out. She's trying to basically throw you under the bus, saying that you're the one that was the one that showed her how to do all this and get this and everything. So she gave us your number and your name because she's trying to get herself out of trouble.
Do you know what they want to do?
So I don't know. I don't know. I've been out there talking to the employees. I don't know what you've been talking to Officer Dutchman about, Officer Coney. What I can tell you is between the two of them, they have close to like 25 years of experience, like doing this type of stuff. Okay, so like this isn't new. I have a history with financial crime myself, and in my experience, professionally, I can tell you right away that that's a fake check. There's a lot of red flags here. And you said that came in an envelope?
Yes.
Okay. And then, yeah, because I asked these guys and they don't have the envelope, so did they possibly toss the trash?
Jay probably did because the envelope was left on the counter.
Okay. All right, I'll have to ask them about it. So you spent a while talking to Officer Dutchman here. No, you spent a while talking to Officer Coney. Who brought you here? How did you get here?
I drove myself here.
You drove yourself? In what car?
Malibu.
Who else was in the car with you?
My little brother.
He's gone.
Mm-hmm.
He left. Is there a reason that he left?
He had to go pick up my kids.
Your kids. Okay. Based off of what we have here, okay, you're under arrest.
Can I call somebody?
What do you want to call?
Let's go ahead and get your handcuffs first. We'll call when we got put down, okay?
Okay. All right. Police.
Scrapper license, scrapper license.
Alright, then right where you get in my car, you have anything that's gonna poke me, stab me, stick me?
No.
Nothing illegal? Oh, here's the envelope.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. That says FIS Output Solutions. That's not from the U.S. Treasury. I can tell you that from the back. Okay. Alright, go ahead and take a seat.
No, she didn't have the envelope on her the entire time, talking about it's up there somewhere, or they had it, or the entire time it was on your person. That's crazy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to kind of reach in. You like
It's like this mud. Like I'm gonna slide if I.
I'll hold on to you.
Okay, here we are again. Now, in this one, it says a 30K fraud. It says if you commit 30K in fraud, at least remember your fake identity. Let's check this one out. Woo.
In 2021, a Chase bank teller in Florida recognized a customer from an email sent out from another branch to be on the lookout for her as a fraudster. This woman was trying to cash a $30,000 check into her supposed son's bank account. As always, the full police report is in the description, and I'll talk about the outcome of the case at the end of this video.
Yes.
That one?
Yeah.
Is she here in a car?
I don't know if she's here in the car, but she went to another branch, and then they called here and said that they were coming here.
Okay.
My manager, who's over Brevard, Volusia County, said that there's a warrant out for her arrest for a person named Defiance in Brevard County. He sent me the detective's name, and he's working on her case.
Okay. All right.
So I don't know if she's in the car.
Bro, these banks are working together, remembering y'all, putting red flags on different accounts and different things to catch people, bro. Like, this scam, they on top of it.
What she's doing, but that's her right there.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting told. I didn't interact with her, but we kind of all knew she was coming. Okay. Perfect. Thank you for your signature.
I missed that actually.
Yeah.
Hi.
I missed that. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine. What's your name?
I'm sorry?
What's your name? Christine what?
Tyler?
Christine Tyler? Okay.
Siler.
Do you have Siler? Do you have ID with you?
She does.
Yep.
Can I?
From the teller line.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Some information, you might have a warrant out of Brevard County. Yeah, so we're just going to confirm that real quick, and then we'll let you know, okay? Yeah. What brings you in today?
Transfer some money to my son.
Transfer money to your son? Okay. All right. Are you from Brevard County? No? Okay. All right. How did you get here?
I'm sorry?
Did you drive here?
No, everyone's with a friend.
Where's he at?
He's out in the parking lot somewhere.
What kind of car does he have?
It's a Renault, it's a silver... I don't remember. Equinox, I think.
Silver Equinox? Okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to go out there. I don't have any info yet. So other than they got a tip from another branch that she was headed here and that she may have a 49 out of Brevard.
Okay.
I'll be right back when I see that.
Ma'am, do you have any form of identification other than your passport card?
No.
No? Okay. Do you have a driver's license?
He didn't say that I have a warrant or whatever.
We're looking into that. I can't confirm or deny anything yet. You don't have a driver's license? Have you ever been issued a driver's license?
Yeah.
Out of what state?
Florida.
Florida? Okay. Where is that?
It's at my sister's.
It's at your sister's. Okay. And what's your name?
Christine.
Last name?
Tyler.
What is it?
Siler.
Siler? Okay. And your date of birth?
Oh, don't got me so nervous. All of them.
I'm sorry?
I was not expecting any of this to happen today.
Okay.
Yo, they might need to call an ambulance, bro. She is not looking good at all, fam. This, like, her, you just started seeing it come all over her.
Are you okay? What's the matter? You got upset because I asked you your date of birth? Huh? She doesn't know her date of birth.
Christine Siler? Yeah, she has a... Yeah.
Like, at this point, she might as well just go ahead and be honest with whatever it is, because you can already see she's like, either she's really going through it or she's like, oh snap, I'm caught, and it's just overwhelming to her at this point.
Here, hold on real quick.
Do me a favor. Just stop. Stop.
Here, 1 second. Let me... Hey, this is you, Miss Siler?
No.
Well, you told me. All right, go ahead. I'm clear.
Okay, listen to me, okay? Look at me. Can you look at me? All right. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand these rights? With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me? Is that your ID? Okay, is your ID in your purse? Huh? No? What's your name? Brenda? Spell it. How'd you get here today?
My friend brought me.
Who?
My friend brought me.
And where are they?
They were out in the parking lot.
And what kind of vehicle was it?
It's Silver Equinox.
And what's their name?
I call him A.
You call him A? Is he white male, black male? Huh?
Black male.
How do you know him?
They do it anyway.
What's the arrangement today when he brought you here? To get money? Did he provide you with that ID? Okay.
Well, his friend did.
There was another one in the vehicle?
Yeah, but he's not. The one that provided isn't here.
Okay. Do you have any more?
Let me go to you, please.
Good. 54.
Please not. Sure.
And these amounts be so high, bro. Is that not tripping some of y'all out? I'm like, bro, 24,000 on the other check, 30,000 on this one. It's like, yo, bro, why, like, huh? Why are these amounts like astronomical like that?
We're in contact. You can come here. One second, Brenda. Okay, so where do you live, Brenda?
In Melbourne.
In Melbourne? Okay. How'd you get up here?
I took in the Equinox.
Okay. From Melbourne today? How many banks have y'all gone to today?
Just two.
Just two? How much cash have you gotten today? None?
No.
What happened at the other two banks?
None, just didn't get anything.
How many times have you done this for the guy A?
Not much.
Well, I mean, is today the first day, or have you done this in the past, or what?
I've done it a couple of times.
So what's your cut? If you get some cash, how much do you get?
I'm not even sure.
Huh?
I'm not even sure. If they said it would be like 15-20%.
So how much do you typically withdraw at a time? So this check is made out for 30 grand. How much would you have gotten?
Well, it depends on how many people were in on and given the information to what I get.
Okay. So in times past, do y'all go to a bank? He gives you an ID. Do you typically wear a wig or something like that if you have to? No, you've never had to wear a wig or a disguise or anything like that. You just wear the mask because of the COVID stuff? Okay. And so he'll give you an ID, and then he tells you.
I didn't even think about that, bro. The masks allow people that normally be spotted otherwise to go in there and not be recognized. Like, COVID brought the scammers out, bro. Now, I can imagine what the dude in the parking lot, he got to be aware of at this time, if not gone by now, because I know he see all the cops done rolled up. And his person that he sent inside ain't came out. I'd be surprised if he's still out there unless that cop went out there and made him sit there.
He gives you some banking information, and he tells you to go up to the clerk and make a withdrawal for however much he tells you to. Okay, and then so you'll make a withdrawal. You'll get back in the car, and then you'll give him the cash, and then he'll give you a cut. Okay. And how did you meet up with him?
Just through actually a mutual friend.
A mutual friend. Okay. And how long have you been doing this?
Not long at all.
No. Okay. Let me ask you some personal questions, okay? Do you have a drug problem? Do you use pills? What do you use?
No.
Is it in your purse? There is some in your purse? Okay, is there any on your person?
No.
There's nothing in your bra or your underwear or anything like that? Okay. So you do this to support your habit? Okay. So so he gave you that ID today, knowing that's not you. You came up here to this bank to withdraw cash out of someone's account, knowing it wasn't your account, correct? Okay. And do y'all text each other? Do y'all text by phone or anything like that? How do y'all communicate?
We text or call.
Okay. Is his number in your phone? Okay. How many people do you communicate with when you do this type of stuff? Two? A, and what's the other guy?
Cheese.
Cheese? Is he also a black male? Do you know where they're from?
New York.
They're from New York. Okay. You don't know their real names or anything like that?
I don't.
No. Does it make you nervous?
It does. I was actually, I swear to God, believe it or not, I was going to stop this weekend. Because I was getting so worried that this was going to happen.
But you do this because you got to support your habit, right?
No, it's not because I got to support my habit, because I want to help my kids, basically.
You want to help your kids?
That's the biggest thing.
How many kids you got?
4.
You got 4
kids? I
kids?
have 3. My daughter passed away 3 years ago.
Okay. Do you have custody of your kids?
They're in their 20s.
Oh, they're all in their 20s. Okay, so are you still having to support them?
No, I said help them.
Oh, to help them. What, just financially?
Whatever I can as a mom.
They live down there in Melbourne? They know you do this?
Oh, she's not a bad person, bro. I be feeling bad because, you know what I'm saying? You're not a bad person. It's just, whoa, bro. Just come on, man. Chill. Like, bro.
No? You ever been arrested before? What have you been arrested for?
Driving.
Just driving? Just traffic stuff?
Driving and a drug charge.
A drug charge?
Year.
Are you out on bond or anything like that? You're out on bond? What are you out on bond for?
I actually am I'm almost done with the drug case.
A drug case. So it's not finalized yet?
No.
Are you waiting on sentencing or something like that?
It was actually going to get thrown out.
You hoping it was going to get thrown out?
My lawyer said it was going to get thrown out.
Okay.
This happened in April 2021 and led to a larger investigation into organized fraud. Charges were updated in April 2022, and she was rearrested for attempted organized scheme to defraud, a Class 3 felony in Florida. That case is still ongoing and will likely last a while, but the drug case she just mentioned went to jury trial in January 2022, where she was found guilty of possession of fentanyl and sentenced to 268 days in jail with credited time served, so she ended up spending no time in jail.